This was the real-life Illuminati headquarters. In 1923, a woman named Clara Nett was the most powerful person in the world, and almost nobody knew her name. She was a Swiss billionaire who secretly controlled the decisions of 7 world governments from a single building. The building was hidden in plain sight, disguised as an ordinary clock repair shop in Geneva, Switzerland. But underneath it were 14 floors of tunnels, war rooms, and communication towers. Every month, Clara would invite world leaders and businessmen to secret meetings in the basement. They would enter through the back of a grandfather clock inside the shop. None of them knew who the others were. They all wore white masks and used fake names. Clara was simply known as the Watchmaker. For over a decade, she used these meetings to coordinate global economic decisions, elections, and even a few wars. But on March 3rd, 1934, a young newspaper journalist named Pip Squeak noticed something strange while writing a story on clock shops in Geneva. Every time he walked past the shop on Rue de Rive, expensive black cars with no license plates were parked outside. He started watching the shop for weeks. He noticed the same 12 men entering the shop late at night and never coming out until morning. One night, Pip followed one of the men inside by pretending to be a customer needing a watch repaired. While waiting, he noticed the grandfather clock in the corner had no gears inside, just a door handle. When the shopkeeper stepped away, Pip quietly turned the handle and slipped inside. What he found was a long staircase going deep underground. He could hear voices echoing from below, serious, powerful voices discussing the outcome of an upcoming French election. Pip pulled out a small notepad and began writing everything down. But just as he reached the bottom of the stairs, a guard spotted him. He ran back up, burst through the grandfather clock, knocked over a shelf of watches on his way out, and sprinted down the street. He published the story the next morning in the Geneva Tribune. Within 48 hours, Swiss federal police raided the clock shop. They discovered the 14-floor underground facility, thousands of encrypted documents, and a list of names: politicians, bankers, and generals from across Europe. Clara Nett was found on the lowest floor, calmly drinking tea as if she had been expecting them. She was arrested and charged with conspiracy against multiple nations. But here's the strange part. At her trial, not a single government sent a representative to testify. The case was quietly closed. 6 months later, the documents were sealed, the building was demolished, and today a coffee shop sits on that exact spot on Rue de Rive. And if you look closely at the menu on the wall, there's still a small drawing of a clock in the corner. Nobody knows who put it there.